This video is a little more complicated than other videos I've put together so far in my journey through a bone marrow transplant. I interviewed my son Christopher, who is my donor, during the time that he was actually going through the process of having his cells collected to donate to me. One of the steps I wanted to include in here was a interview with Christopher's nurse, who was watching over the machinery and Christopher in the process, and to just kind of explain a little bit about what Christopher was doing. My little complication was that when it was reviewed, there was a little bit of personal identification that could link some of the things in the background to Christopher. And so I was asked before I published this to blur all that information out. Well, I didn't know how to do that at first, so it's taken me a while to figure it out, to get blurs over PPI, and to then get my new video approved. So this is my attempt of doing an interview, both Christopher and his nurse who took care of him. So my first question to you, Christopher, is share with me some of the thoughts and feelings you had when you first found out you were a match for me. Go.
I was excited that we found someone that was able to help.
Other than excitement, any other feelings? And also, can you recall for me the evening that I came home and you told me about it? Go.
So I wanted to tell you in person because I knew your doctors hadn't told you yet. And I was at a friend's birthday party and got a little drunk.
It was Rob's birthday, right?
Rob's 40th birthday party.
Okay.
And got to see you and asked you if your doctors had told you if they'd found a donor yet. And you said no. I said, well, they found one. And it's me. And I got the call from Dr. Morris or someone here saying that they had found a match and I was the match, and they wanted to call me to make sure I was willing to do it. I said, well, yeah. I mean, obviously. Give Dad a chance to keep going. So that was that.
Now, Chris, tell me a little bit about this past week in preparation for donating.
So I have to take injections of, how do you pronounce it? Zarzil. It's a shot that you take that makes your body produce more cells that you need that I don't necessarily need as much of, and then it overproduces it and sticks out in my blood, and then these fine people hook me up to this fine machine here, and it sucks out what I don't need, and they give it put it in a little baggie and give it to you when you're ready for it tomorrow.
Actually, it's the day after tomorrow.
The day after. Okay.
Yes. Tomorrow's my total body radiation therapy.
Oh, tomorrow you get blasted.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay, this fine nurse here is going to explain how this process works. Could you explain to us?
I will. So he has the 2 lines in his neck with his catheter. So through this line, which is our collect, it comes down and we have a centrifuge that spins his blood, and then it collects all the stem cells, goes to this bag. And then the other blood that we don't use is returned to him through this blue line. So he'll get his blood back at the end.
Wow.
And this collection bag, it will go to the stem cell lab, and then the stem cell lab counts all the cells. Once the cells are collected, then they give us a call, and then we give you all a call, and we'll say, hey, you're either done collecting or you need to come back tomorrow.
And for today, how long will Christopher be going through the process today?
Okay, so today, let's see, at 3:09, the machine will have collected all that it needs to, and then it'll go into rinse back for 10 minutes. So after the 10 minutes, So probably about maybe like 3:20, we'll be completely done with the machine. And then we do draw post labs just to make sure like his platelets and CBC and everything is okay.
Okay, so it's 11 now. He's been on the machine, what, for an hour or two already?
Yep, 72 minutes, so a little over an hour.
So 3, 4, almost 5 hours total.
There's a long process.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this interview. One thing I noted when putting the video together is that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore back at the time that I did the interview, which is nice, unplanned completely, but yeah, it was nice. So I learned a lot, and I hope those who watch this have learned a little bit as well.